Hello, gift giving challengers, and welcome to day 5 of the gift giving without breaking the bank challenge. I'm so excited you're here. I wanted to start out today with just a recap of yesterday's challenge. And so yesterday, the challenge was for you to think experiences, because we were talking about the frustration sometimes of spending your time, your energy, and your money on gift giving. And sometimes those gifts just lose their magic, right? They end up in the corner, thrown there or on a bookshelf collecting dust. So we wanted to do things a little differently this year that can also save us money and help us prevent that frustration. And yesterday we were brainstorming different ideas on what you could possibly do. I told you the example for my family. Instead of buying our son, who wanted the iPad, and they start at $350, but instead of doing that, what we ended up doing was buying season tickets to Six Flags for the entire family for about the same price of that one item for that one child. And so I hope you were encouraged and inspired to think of what are experiences that you and your family enjoy. And so you can go back to that list and think of different things. And I apologize also for the Facebook kicking us off. But luckily I was also streaming. Luckily I was also streaming to YouTube. And so I was able to give you guys the link to the recording so you could see it all the way to the end. But we were almost at the end of the challenge anyway. But so based off of yesterday and the day before, I want you guys to start telling me how much money you guys are saving, because as you see behind me, we're going to be keeping tally of your savings. And also, every group is different depending on the amount of people that are in the group, and also how many people are on your lists. So I wanted to ask you guys, how much should we make this money savings jar increments? Should we make them at $50 increments? So that would be $100, $150, $200. You think we can save as a group $200? Maybe. Or make this $100. So as a group, do you think we could save $400? Let me know. I want you to chime in and put in the comments how much you think that we could be saving collectively as a group. Because this is your challenge, honestly. Good morning, Debbie. And so this is your challenge. And I want you guys to be successful. Oh, I need to move that out of the way a little bit. And so that way, you guys feel like you actually kicked butt on this challenge. And so anyway, so that was a recap of yesterday. Now we are going to talk about today. And because today is Saturday, so technically it's the first weekend during this challenge, I wanted to kind of let you have the opportunity to catch up during the week, because there could still be some friends that you're trying to call to get on board to your gift giving raffle style idea this year to save money. And you might still be doing some research as to what kind of experiences your family can enjoy together. And it could be something like movie passes. That was a suggestion yesterday. Or, there's different things, but for you to take that time and research what those would be. I'm going to give you a little bit of a break with today's challenge. It's going to be a little bit easier, so you can also play catch up on the previous days, because I want you all to be successful. Okay, so for today, we're going to go ahead and go back to our list, and we're going to scroll down our list of our names and start identifying the names of those people in your life that you're really, really, really appreciative of, and you're really, really grateful for. And so I know everybody on your list is special. Of course, they made it there for a reason. However, there's going to be some names that just stand out above the crowd. And so those people might be people, for example, maybe someone, you messed up. and they gave you a second chance, you know, and you're so grateful for that. Maybe there's someone on your list that you can find that just during a hard time in your life, they were there for you. They listened, they helped, and you have specific stories to identify each of these people in a very unique way. A lot of times these people actually aren't even aware of how we feel and what we think about them and how grateful we are for them, but we are. So that's the challenge, is just simply go back to your list, identify those people that you're very grateful for. Maybe this person taught you some skill that's been really helpful throughout your life. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't even something like that you can really tie that they actually like did for you, but there's people in our lives that simply by watching them live their life, we learn so much about character, about virtues like patience and courage. And so maybe there's somebody on your list like that you've seen, maybe they've overcome something and you just look up to them in that way. And so I want you to think of those types of people in your life and just start circling their names, and also jot down some notes specifically about what it is about that person that makes them stand out, that you're super grateful for them. So this is what I call making gratitude circles. And then, you circle the name. Those are the gratitude circles. And then you're going to list out those little notes. Like, for example, my grandmother, even though she doesn't even live in this country, she lives in Mexico, she's taught me a lot just by watching her live her life. She was 39 when she became a widow, and she had 7 children to raise on her own. Her little one was a toddler, and she had every age in between up to 19 years old. But can you imagine having to know that you're going to have to raise these kids on your own? And so just from far away, I watched how graceful she is. I've watched how spiritual she is, and through all of that, she still finds time every single day to this day to get together with a group of little old ladies that she prays with every single day. And she doesn't just pray for herself, she prays for the whole world. And for me, I am so grateful for having her in my life, because she didn't necessarily teach me a skill, or she didn't, give me a second chance in life or mentor me in any kind of way. Because honestly, she's been far away for most of my life, and I've only seen her a handful of times in my whole entire life. But by just knowing of her and watching her from afar live her life, man, that's really showed me and taught me a lot. But I bet she doesn't know. So anyways, jot those little stories down, specific times. What were the situations around those people or those instances that really made you feel like, wow, I'm really grateful for this person for being in my life, that have made it onto your list? Surely there's other people that didn't make it onto your list, like elementary school teachers that we remember so fondly. But think about these types of feelings. How are you feeling, when this person helped you out? Make those notes and simmer on that overnight, because tomorrow I'm going to tell you what we're going to do for these people. It's going to be so thoughtful, and you're going to be able to keep more of your money in your pocket. Okay, so I hope to see you back tomorrow at noon. Catch up on your homework. I see some more 200 as a group. Debbie, that's a good one. So let's go ahead and do, if we're going to do 50, 50, 50, 50, that'll be 200 then. And so I'll go ahead and pencil that in. All right, it's set. Let's see if we can get to the top of the jar, fill up our jar with savings as a collective group. I think we can do it. Last group, there was actually just one person alone saved $200. So I know we can do it. You guys can do it. Catch up on your homework. Today's challenge is pretty easy. Go through your list, make gratitude circles, make a few notes about why these people you feel so much gratitude for. And we will see you back tomorrow at noon so that we can do something special for them and save money. Save money. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Until then, health and wealth be with you.